G'day legends and welcome back to another episode of That Slot Car Guy News for a Tuesday. We have plenty to get through, some fly slots, Scale Auto, Carrera, Scalextric, you name it. So let's get stuck into news for a Tuesday. So let's kick off the car news with NSR. Now showing their Corvette C7R. This thing looks mighty fast, and if you do not have an NSR in your collection, this brand is a must. Awesome out of the box, and once you tune them, the sky is the limit. So we have the Corvette C7R from NSR. So next up, two cars from Scalextric. The first one, they're showing this at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in the UK, and they're showing it next to the 1-of-1 version. I'm a huge fan of the Jaguar Mark 1. We did see some of these race in Australia, and I'm a big fan of the shape. I think it's an underrated car. Following that, we do have the Escort Mark 1, which Pendle Slot is showing on their Facebook and their website page. So check those two out. My pick of the bunch, I'd go the Jag. I think it's a little bit different. What would you choose? But there you go, two more cars from Scalextric. So next up, Fly Slot showing some cars that are available at Pendle Slot. Now we'll go through the list. There's some beauties in here. The first one is the BMW M1 Art car. Big fan of this. I love an M1. Moving on to the March 761. Then we've got probably my pick out of the bunch, the Porsche 917 LH. I'm a huge Porsche fan. Moving on to the Porsche 911 again. Oh, it's pretty hard to choose my favorite, but I will stick with the LH. And then last but not least, the Lancia 037, which looks really, really good. So there you go. These are showing on Pendle's Facebook and website. If you don't shop at Pendle's, check your local, but always take an eye on Pendle's because they do show a lot of cars that are available as soon as they are, so check them out. Next up, we have Carrera showing off a beautiful pick again by the social media team. It is the Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 3. Now this one is due in November. Now will this be one of the cars that we show off on the live stream during September? I'm not too sure. I have seen the list. I won't give that away yet. This looks really, really good. I have got an Audi R8 in my collection by Carrera. Really cool car. If you're an Audi fan, check it out. This one is due in November. And quickly, I just received a delivery today from Carrera. I've got some track pieces so we can extend the track. So stay tuned for the unboxing and what kind of track I will come up with the pieces that they sent. So next we have Advanced Slot, the triple threat with the 635, three different liveries here. This is a new photo from Hobby Slots. They're saying that they've got them available. These are looking really, really good. I'm a huge fan of a 635, but I think these photos are now starting to do this car justice. Are you gonna grab one? Let me know, but there we go. Hobby Classics saying that the 635 ×3 is now available. The Area 71 showing off yet another kit. These legends are dropping a kit almost once a week at the moment. This is the Alpha 33 Stradale. It looks really good. Again, high quality prints here. You do have to do some work to get them painted, prepped and ready for rock and roll, but this one looks really good if you are an Alpha fan. And again, they are dropping kits almost once a week. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out on the Area 71. I will reach out to them. I believe we've got some Hoonigan stuff coming to the channel, but stay tuned for that. So next we've got some HO news. This is from Bauer, more of a viewer's alert here. Now Bauer does a newsletter, I believe it's monthly, so please check it out and sign up to it. Go over to their Facebook page. What they are showing here is a list of stuff that they are working on, what's to come, what's sold out, and what's the next major project. So they do update, I believe, us every month. Jump over to Bauer and sign up to their free newsletter and you'll get all the information that I get. There are a lot of projects on the run. I will be making our Porsche or build my Porsche video probably this week or next week where you help me choose the color of our special release car, so stay tuned for that. But there we go, please jump over, support Bauer, sign up to their newsletter and keep up to date on what they're bringing out because they've got some pretty cool stuff coming from America. So kicking off slot car goodies with Scale Auto. Now, I haven't written everything down here. I will show all the pictures. They have listed a heap of stuff on their Facebook page. They do have a fair few chassis, the RT4 chassis in different configurations for different models. Really good to see that you can upgrade so many different cars from their range. Also, they are showing some guides and other bits and bobs that you might want to add to your pit box. I do like sharing this information with you. It's not car news, but if you do want to build up a car or you need to replace something, this is the best way to find out. So jump over to Scale Auto. Make sure you keep an eye on their Facebook page. They update it regularly, but we've got another bunch full of bits and pieces from Scale Auto. So next up, we have a tune-up kit from AFX. I do like seeing news from these legends. This is the new and improved tune-up kit for your Mega G Plus, and it's also got included some tyres with white writing on them, make them a little bit more sportier. So if you do have a Mega G Plus chassis, here is your tune-up kit, new and improved. If you do have one, let me know how they are, but it is really good seeing news from AFX. So what's happening in the world of slot cars? Well, the legends from Magnetic Racing dropped an absolute monster on their YouTube channel last night. Jump over there, like, subscribe, and watch it. What am I talking about? Well, they've been sharing with me on the news their Ferris Wheel. Well, last night they dropped a video of this monster finished and working. It is incredible. And I do say it is a monster, but don't be scared of it. It is very tall, but it will fit on any track because it's not that long and it's not that wide. Height-wise, incredible, but I think it looks really good. Yes, it's motorized. You can see the kind of paint job they've done. They talk a little bit about the history of how they decided to make this. Really cool effort by the legends. And I think to date, this is their most epic project. What's your thoughts? Are you going to get one? Please jump over them and show some love. They are a big supporter of our channel, but I cannot wait to see this on somebody's track. Well done to the legends at Magnetic Racing. So kicking off our new segment, Slot Car Track of the Day. Yes, another new segment, but this is a must. I think we should be doing this every news episode. Here is a Carrera track build that anyone can replicate in any space that they have. And this is what I have shared it. The first thing is I love Carrera track. It is the biggest to my knowledge that you can use, and building a small footprint is a challenge, but this one is incredible. They've used some really cool track pieces, some bank pieces. They've got some of the larger radius pieces that they've squeezed in there to make a smaller footprint. Large pieces, smaller footprint, it does work. I've been sitting on this pic for some time, so I can't remember who owned the track. Apologies if you do watch, please make yourself known in the comments. I believe I got this photo a while ago from Slot Car Tracks from Around the World Facebook page. Awesome wealth of knowledge if you want to go in there and have some inspiration on how to build a track. Well, this one definitely wins Slot Car Track of the Day for our very first one for the news. So that's a wrap on today's episode of That Slot Car Guy News for a Tuesday. We've added another segment to the news, Slot Car Track of the Day. If you do want your track on the channel, you do have almost 2 chances. Sometimes I do news 3 times a week, but normally twice a week. So if you do want to send me your picture of your track or a video of it up and running, that'd be great. I have got a lot sent to me. So if you haven't seen yours yet, I'm going through them all. And I will be starting up the series again where I do share 3 slot car tracks. I think we're up to episode 7. That's a really fun episode series to do, so we'll get back into that very soon. And Carrera has sent me some track which arrived today, so I can add some more corners to the build itself so we can make it more flowy. So thank you, Carrera. And the reason I chose the Carrera track, we are using the axle box, and I do like the challenge of plastic. The wood track is behind the camera, but at the moment we will be using the plastic track because it's a lot easier for me to change it and work with. But there we go, an update on the track. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram and YouTube, if this is the kind of content you like, please consider subscribing. We have got plenty on the channel. And tomorrow, my Carrera visit video comes out. Part 1 is where I show off the Carrera world opening. It's open, yes, it has been for a while. Myself and Slot Car Dude had a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. But be safe, take care, support your local. Ciao.